Alright guys, today I'm going to be reviewing Phoenix at Knoebels. This is actually a very good wooden coaster. It doesn't look like much, but it is very aggressive, and does it deserve the Golden Ticket Award like 5 years in a row for Best Wooden Coaster? I don't think so, but it's still an amazing ride, and I'm going to explain why in this review. So for starters, I've ridden this thing like a bunch of times. My first ride was in 2017, and I've loved it ever since. And I just realized that I really haven't made a review for this thing, at least since 2017. So I should definitely do this. But anyways, let's start off with presentation. You've got this like band organ playing in the background, which is really cool. The queue line doesn't have any theming, but you get some cool shots. Then when you get into the station, you choose your row. In my opinion, I like the back on this. I feel like the double down definitely has a lot more punch back there. So definitely go for the back, but the front car is not bad either. You're going to pull down your restraint, and this is a buzz bar. This is the best restraint, period. It's basically non-existent. It's a good foot away from your lap, and you just get some wild airtime with this. That's basically it. No seatbelt, nothing. So you're going to pull out your station. You're going through a tunnel first, and this is kind of cool. You get a little bit of laterals on these turns, not a whole lot though. You're going to start up your lift hill. It's very short, but you have a decent drop to look forward to, but the drop really is just an appetizer for what's to come. You get a little bit of floater in the back, but not a whole lot. Pop up into the turnaround, get a little something up front, but yeah, again, still not much airtime yet. Drop off the turnaround and go through the first hill. Again, you're still not going to get too much airtime in any row. You're going to get a little floater on the drop-off in the back, and a little floater for everyone on the first camelback. But then the second hill is where it gets crazy. The second hill is probably like the second best part of the ride. You get violent ejector on this thing. It is crazy. You just get shot out of your seat. It really is wild. It feels like almost like an even more extreme version of like one of Comet's first few hills, like the one hill right along Sky Rush, like that. It feels like that, but on steroids. It's wild. So then after that, you pop up into the turnaround, and you get just perfect floater airtime up front. And in the back, you get perfect kind of flowjector in the back. But then you enter the double up, double down. In the front, you get two extremely violent pops of airtime during the double up, and in the back, you get two extremely violent pops of airtime on the double down. This is probably like the second down of the double down in the back. I feel like is just one of the most violent moments on any coaster. I mean, it's honestly right up there with the Rolling Thunder Hill and like Sky Rush's first drop, the weird Outer Bank in the middle of Steel Vengeance. It's up there with those. It's not, again, nothing's Wildcats Revenge level, but this is definitely up there with everything else in terms of elite elements. Then after that, you're going to get a nice pop of ejector in the front going into this next turnaround, and this next turnaround actually dishes out some amazing laterals. And then after that, you're going to drop down, get ejector in the back row, and then you've got the quad down. This is probably my favorite part of the ride. Not my favorite single part of the ride, but just the way it takes these last four hills in a row. It's wild. You get great ejector airtime on every single one of them, and it gets stronger as it goes, if I'm being honest. It's really great. Then you're going to kind of turn around into the station. It's kind of a fast turn, but you don't really get any laterals, surprisingly. So that's kind of a disappointment. And yeah, that's Phoenix. Overall, it's an amazing ride. It's got some of the best airtime you'll experience. It's really good. It's very smooth. It's pretty much butter smooth, which is really surprising for a relocated wooden coaster from 1949. But yeah, it really is butter smooth. Knoebels absolutely loves this ride, especially since GTA keeps giving it the award. So, I mean, why wouldn't they? So overall, for Phoenix's final score, I'm going to give it a 968 out of 1,000. It's a great ride. It's got some of the best airtime on any coaster I've experienced. It's got one moment of really good laterals. It doesn't have a whole lot else, which is a big reason why I'm not too high on it, but I definitely really like it, and I can see why a lot of people think it's the best Woody out there. So that's my review of Phoenix at Knoebels. Let me know what you guys thought of this down in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.